Hey guys, it's RJG Gaming here, and today we're going to be watching Mario Party Fun Facts, or just Did You Know Gaming Mario Party. We're going to be watching two videos that have been searched up on YouTube, and I actually really do like Mario Party, and plus I'm in a Mario Party mood. I will be making a Mario Party on my YouTube channel once all the videos have been uploaded to my channel, like I've actually bothered to view them to like the public and stuff. I've got a lot of videos in the making. I'm just focusing on RJG Gamer right now. I think this will probably be the last video for this week, but I don't know. But without further ado, let's get right into it, everyone. Woo! Mario Party's gonna be fantastical! Oh, I love the music to Mario Party. It's so good.
Moment playing Mario Party. The game just started, everybody picked a character and board, now the dice is spinning over your head. And you wonder if the die roll you're about to make is actually random, or if there's some trick to stopping it on the number you want. Or maybe the game even had the number picked before you hit the button. We actually touched on this topic back in 2016 with a tweet about Mario Party's dice being predetermined. Although we were pretty convinced the tweet was accurate, it garnered a lot of disagreement and skepticism as to whether the dice were rigged. So we figured we'd revisit the subject and try digging up a more definitive answer by doing some tests and talking to experts.
Yeah, I do think the dice are rigged, to be honest. Well, not rigged, I think it's just random. But sometimes it feels like it's rigged.
Are actually rigged. In a game of Mario Party, a good die roll can mean the difference between winning and losing. If you roll the highest dice at the start, you'll take your turn first for the entire game, giving you first dibs on buying stars before anyone else, and reacting to changes.
That's true, I did that yesterday. I was playing Mario Party Superstar. As I was saying, I was playing Mario Party Superstars, and I always want to get first because, as they just said, you get all the good stuff basically.
Over the series' history, there have been many gimmick dice that let players influence how far they move in a turn. There's also different kinds of...
Yeah, like, there is this green dice as they just showed on the screen. There is this green dice in Mario Party 8 where you can choose what number you want. It's become easy in Mario Party Superstars where you can actually choose what dice you want. And that's cool and all, but the thing is, with the standard dice, it's completely random.
Mario Party's dice rolls are determined by a random number generator, also known as RNG. Despite the name, RNG doesn't generate truly random numbers. It's a computer program that actually brings up numbers that appear to be random. Computers have a hard time producing truly random numbers, since they're basically just machines that follow commands. So instead, they rely on RNG formulas that essentially cycle through predetermined lists of possible results.
Okay.
In other words, if you play long enough, you'll get the same series of dice rolls again and again, as the cycle eventually repeats itself.
Yeah. Because if you play like 20 turns, you will actually eventually play the same thing. I've actually seen that before. Because if you play like 30 turns, you're going to witness the same roll of turns, if you know what I mean.
RNG in a game is possible. Maybe you've seen it done
The
for
same
world
dice
building
rolls.
in Minecraft or for catching shinies in Pokemon. We spoke with Zoomzyke, a passionate Mario Party analyst who provided further confirmation. Zoomzyke told us, the shuffling numbers you see aren't accurate reflections of the computations the game is running on your dice block. There's no skill or timing involved, as you can't even see what number the game will give you. But they're certainly less rigged than Mario Party 1 and Mario Party DS, as players have some sort of control over them.
I think this is what happens when you think too much about Mario Party, because the more you get into it, the more you're wanting more answers. And I just generally think the more you look into it, the more you're just going to stress yourself out. But that's what I like doing with like just anything really. I just like getting into it and solving what's unknown. Anyone wants to make something unknown to make it more known to the public or something like that.
Except for Mario Party 8, where they change 15 times a second. The slower speed makes you think you've got a more realistic chance of stopping the dice on the number you want, but the results are still 100% determined by the RNG. Even with frame-perfect inputs, it's impossible to hit the dice on a specific number. This is because the dice don't stop until the end of your jump animation, which takes longer than 1/10 of a second. And since the numbers
Mario
don't
Party
move
8
in any
was
recognizable pattern, the
seemingly
results
harder
are
for some
entirely
reason.
out of your control. In some cases, your jump animation can take up to 500 milliseconds, which depending on the game, could mean the numbers on the dice will change 5 additional times before you can actually touch them. Since the number changes aren't in a discernible pattern, the number you roll is de facto random. Mario Party Advance is pretty unique in terms
Mario
of
Party Advance!
Wahoo! Notable, the game came bundled with a microphone, and in-game hints claim that shouting a number into the mic during solo mode will influence the dice rolls. But some speedrunners we spoke with insist that shouting into the mic doesn't actually produce any noticeable results, and we had the exact same experience playing the game ourselves.
Yeah,
so instead of innovating,
I don't know where that theory in Mario Party 5 where you yell into the mic and you just get some number. No, that does not happen. I don't know who thought that, but they were just on some crazy high experience, dude. I don't know. That's not true, and that theory is just completely off, dude.
Mario Party 9 on Wii, Mario Party 10 on the Wii U, and Island Tour on 3DS introduced physics-based dice. In 9 and 10, after you hit the dice, it falls from the sky and rolls around the screen. And in Tour, you flick the dice from the bottom screen and it rolls up to the top screen. But in both games, the results are still determined by RNG. They've just got a new way of delivering pseudo-random numbers in a way that looks like you've got some control over the situation. But it's still just an illusion, although
yeah, it's like it tricks you in a way. It's like it's trying to manipulate your mind to feel like you actually got a chance, but in reality, you're still the same as you were in Mario Party, the original, from Nintendo 64.
We hope you found our research interesting, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share.
Yeah. Instead of liking their content, go like my video, subscribe and do all that, and then you can go subscribe to them. But subscribe right now. That'll be really good. Thank you.
Is that the toadies are referred to as Magikoopas. This difference could be a simple localization error, as the Japanese name for the toadies, Kokameku, can mean little Magikoopa in Japanese. Interestingly, this same mistake was made in Mario Party 5, where capsules containing a toady were implied to have Magikoopas inside. It could also be an error stemming from the similarity of the two enemies. The franchise has other regional oddities. Mario Party 2 was the first Mario game to be translated in both. Mario Party 4 was the first game in the series to be released in North America before Japan. It was also the first to feature pre-rendered cutscenes, and is so far the only game in the series to have them. The recurring character Woody goes by the name
cutscene was just so
Pinocchio
weird in Mario Party 4.
Playing off the Try and avoid this, they decided to change things up where possible, such as different playable characters and different sets of rules. At one point, they even thought about abandoning the dice block, but they didn't want to tamper with the basic formula that made Mario Party accessible.
Yeah, that would be absolutely. That ruined
Mario Party has its fair share of. We've mentioned in previous episodes how in the first game, Luigi and Wario have altered voice clips depending on the region. In international releases, Wario says what many English-speaking fans perceived as "No, I missed," but this dialogue may in fact not be English. The line uttered may be a single line of German,
"No, I missed,"
which can roughly translate to "Ah, crap." This line was not recorded by Mario actor Charles Martinet, but rather by Nintendo of Europe employee Thomas Spindler. Spindler had been responsible for the German translation of several Nintendo 64 games, like Super Mario 64 and Star Fox. At the time, Nintendo occasionally used their international staff for voices in games, and according to Spindler, Nintendo envisioned Wario as a German character. The voices were originally recorded for the Japanese version of Mario Kart 64, but several found their way into the first 3 Mario Parties, as well as Mario Kart Super Circuit on Game Boy Advance. On the matter, Spindler said, "Wario speaks German. He says, 'So ein Mist.'" The recording was done in the studio of the former Nintendo head office in Kyoto, under the direction of Mr. Takashi Tezuka. The concept behind Wario was that of a German character, and those responsible for the voiceovers at Nintendo back then intended him to speak German. As the Mario franchise continued to grow and evolve, there was...
Is Wario canonically German or something? Like, we have Mario as like a American or Italian, but now Wario is German? Dude, that would have been crazy back then.
Mario Party 4 was among the first games in the franchise to show Princess Peach with her current look, as well as the very first for Princess Daisy's current design. During the days of the N64, Daisy had a darker skin tone and hair color, with Mario Party 4 solidifying her. The Koopa Kid character was an original element that was removed as the series went on. They first debuted as henchmen of Bowser, referred to as Mini Bowsers.
What? The Mini Bowsers are just like so obscure, bro. Like what are they? It's like it's a downgraded version of Bowser Jr., but because Bowser Jr. has character, I think. But these Bowser midgets, they're so weird, dude. They don't have any whites, bro.
During the release window for Mario Party The Top 100, Nintendo seemingly referenced
the worst game,
Luigi
worst Mario Party game.
Culture. In the game's Snowflake Lake level, small rabbit-like creatures made of snow with red eyes and leaves for ears can be seen in the background. These reference a tradition in Japan.
Oh, we need more snow levels, to be honest, because they were the best, actually. I just wish in the foreseeable future we would get more more DLC for Mario Party Superstars, because we need more levels. There's only about 6. And I feel like there could be more. Like, make it like worth buying and stuff. Like, I've already bought it and I've had some fun with it, but I've played through all the levels now, and I need more. The only challenge I have is putting the characters on hard, and yeah, I haven't really done that yet, but I'll give it a shot later.
Where rabbits would be crafted from snow, using Nandina berries for eyes and camellia leaves.
That
for
is
ears.
cute,
This practice
though.
was
That really
even
is
documented
cute.
in an
What? Really? Well, I have to check that out later. If you guys want me to react to Mario Odyssey facts, or Did You Know Gaming, or whatever, I'll do that. I will generally do that. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that, please like, subscribe, and comment. Comment your favorite Mario Party game. I would like to see that in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later, my jammers. Bye-bye.